Now to Jeff Hager, who is with the people who measure stuff like this. Jeffrey, what do you learn today?
Well, Jamie, I learned a different story from everyone who walked by here on the street. Everyone wanting to talk about those shaking stoops and all their life and death moments they had in this big earthquake. But the guy who really knows what's going on, the Maryland Geological Survey, tucked away here in the 2300 block of St. Paul. Jeff Halka is the director. And Jeff, you were sitting there. You tell me what you felt, what occurred before you even started looking at the seismology behind this.
Well, at first I thought it was something with the HVAC system or maybe a truck going by, but then it kept on going, and I thought, you know what? This may be the first earthquake that I'm experiencing in my life.
So we've had some small ones. I know there's a history over around Columbia. We had some in the 90s. How do you put in perspective 5.9, albeit that it was all the way down west of Richmond?
Well, it's fairly good size on the east coast of the United States. And for example, the last big earthquake in that part of Virginia was full magnitude less. It was about 4.8, 4.7, and that was in 1875, I think, so more than 125 years ago. So this is right up there.
Now, you said for Maryland, in our lifetimes, we haven't seen anything this strong. For Maryland, though, you said as opposed to California, where maybe the seismic waves don't carry so far, people here felt it for some distance.
Yeah, on the East Coast, because of the type of the rocks, the very solid rocks we have here, it's generally felt much greater distance. And I know I've been getting emails from the other state geologists around Northeast, Massachusetts, Vermont, New York, up in Albany. They all felt it.
Your daughter, you said?
My daughter in Manhattan, she's on the 22nd floor, so she gets a little extra sway in there.
Was she concerned about you since she felt it all the way up there?
No, she sent me a message right away. Hey, was that an earthquake? So.
What about, on a more serious note, what about aftershocks? You always hear about them with earthquakes. Do we have that risk that we're running, and would it mean much here?
Well, I think there's always a chance of an aftershock. As to the risk, there's probably not a risk that there's going to be more damage. Generally speaking, aftershocks are lower magnitude, so I think we can expect them. They may be low enough that we won't even feel them, or they'll be felt very slightly.
I got you. You know, there's one more thing, Jamie and Kelly, that I'm going to have to ask him because he had to share this with me earlier, and it was priceless. My cameraman and I, Tim Rutherford, we were driving back Baltimore County, Harford County line. We didn't feel a thing, and the first thing you asked me was,
did you feel it?
Were you in a car?
Oh, were you in a car, right?
Now, what's the problem there? If you were one of those unfortunate Marylanders out there, you know, piled on 95 and 695, why wouldn't you have felt this thing?
Your car's moving along, and, you know, unless another magnitude greater, you probably would have really felt it, because then the road could be moving, you know, you would really be sensing that. But, you know, you're already bouncing around a good bit.
Thank you for joining us. That's Jeff Halka from the Maryland Geological Survey. I know you're very busy. Phone's ringing off the hook. I'll let you get back to it. So, Jamie, Kelly, if you were out there today, if you happen to be in a car and we experienced what might be the greatest earthquake in my time here in Maryland, well, you can just check it up to your shock absorbers that you totally missed it. And I guess you could just look at all the news accounts from all those people who felt something shake somewhere. Reporting live on St. Paul, Jeff Hager. Now back to you.